everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to build something super fun and colorful, a Holi celebration app using React, White, Framer Motion, and Bootstrap. You will learn functional components and React hooks. We'll be using React with White to set up the project quickly and make the app fast and responsive. Now, let's jump into coding. Create a new React project with White. Type npm create white @latest and click enter. It will ask to give project name. Give your own name for your project and click enter. Now select a framework we are using in our current project using arrow marks. Now select a variant as we are using JavaScript. We click on JavaScript. Now navigate to your project directory. Install dependencies by typing npm install. Also, install Framer Motion and Bootstrap. You'll have a basic structure created by White. We'll focus on these files. Delete the code from app.jsx from this file and start fresh. But before we start breaking down the code line by line, I want to quickly explain the difference between functional components and class components in React, because that's important to understand what we are working with here. A functional component is just a simple JavaScript function. It uses React hooks like useState and useEffect to handle state and lifecycle. A class component is created using the class keyword and extends React.component. So, here we are importing React and two hooks, useState and useEffect. useState allows us to add state to our functional component. UseEffect lets us run code when our component mounts or when something in our app changes. We are also importing motion from Framer Motion to handle animations. Plus, we have Bootstrap for styling and our own CSS file for custom styles. Finally, I'm importing my custom CSS file to style the app. Now, let's move on to defining the app component. This is where our functional component app starts. It's just a JavaScript function that returns JSX, which is basically HTML mixed with JavaScript. Inside the component, I define two state variables. The particle state will hold an array of colorful particles. The isCelebrating state keeps track of whether the celebration animation is running. This code is a React component that returns some HTML-like code called JSX. It displays a div element containing a heading that says, Happy Holi. The div is like a box that holds everything you want to show on the screen. Export default app allows this component to be used in other files of your React project. You delete the present code in main.jsx to replace it with this new setup because it properly imports essential React libraries, your app component, Bootstrap styles for better design, and custom styles from index.css. Then, it renders the app component to the root element using react.dom.createRoot. React.strict-mode helps catch errors and improve your code quality. This setup ensures your React app is ready to work with all your components and styles. Now, open your terminal and run your React app using npm run dev. You should see the text, Happy Holi, displayed on your browser. This means everything is set up correctly. This code creates a button that says, Celebrate, with an emoji. When you click it, it runs the code, is equal to set a celebrating, true, which means it changes something called as celebrating to true. Basically, it's like turning on a celebration mode when you click the button. See here you can see the output of button. Now search for emoji in Google. Copy this rainbow colors emoji and paste it here. Now button is looking good. This useEffect hook does a lot of work. It starts running only when the isCelebrating state is true. Inside it, we are using setInterval, to create new particles every 50 milliseconds. Each particle has a random position, left, size, and color, which is calculated using the HSL function for bright, vibrant colors. We are also using the setParticles function to update our particles array. And the cleanup function clearInterval ensures our interval stops when the celebration ends. Next, I define a function that handles button clicks. The handle celebrate function is called when we click the celebrate button. It sets is celebrating to true, triggering the particle generation. After 10 seconds, it stops the celebration and clears all particles. Please go to the description below, click on my GitHub link, and copy this line from the file. This line creates a full screen, centered, colorful background with a gradient effect from purple to pink. This code creates a beautiful falling particles effect. The div with container fluid makes the background fill the whole screen, and deflex align item center justify content center centers the content. The position relative overflow hidden makes sure particles stay within the screen. Inside, the full screen div holds all particles. The map function generates particles, each shown as a motion.div from framer motion. The animation makes particles fall from the top to the bottom with a smooth fading effect, controlled by initial, animate, and transition settings. It gives a nice, animated background look. This code displays a colorful, animated text effect at the center of the screen. The div uses classes to place it exactly in the middle. The H1 heading shows, Happy Holi, with bold, large text and a rainbow gradient effect. The animation, Color Change 5's Infinite, makes the colors change smoothly forever. The background is a gradient with multiple colors, and special styles like WebKit background clip and WebKit text fill color make the text look colorful and transparent. It gives a cool, glowing text effect. Now in index.css file add this. This CSS code styles the entire page and creates a cool color-changing text animation. The body style removes default margins and paddings, applies box sizing, border box, for better layout control, and overflow, hidden, to hide anything outside the screen. The at keyframes color change defines an animation where text smoothly changes colors over time from red to blue. Each percentage shows a different color step. We are adding this to make the text look vibrant and animated, perfect for the Holi theme. And that's it. Our Happy Holi celebration app is complete. I hope you enjoyed building this with me.